Morning fish keepers, Cam here from thefishroom.co.nz, and today we're going to have a walkthrough of the shop and the area at the back. However, this is the first time I've done this on my phone with the streaming app thing that we use. At this point I don't quite know how to switch over cameras, which isn't going to be very much help, so I might have a wee fiddle around while we're standing here doing nothing. So I'd far rather you not be looking at my face the whole time and show people what's going on. This is far from ideal. So we're using the app that we normally use for doing our Friday videos, because there's a couple of people that are on YouTube, or not on Facebook, sorry, that want to watch it and they watch stuff on YouTube. So if we can make this work, then we're away laughing. But it's not looking promising. That's not ideal. No. Oh dear, no good. No good at all. How can I switch the camera over? Must be a way that I can use the other camera, surely. This might not be going to work. I have to. Settings, camera. Oh, we're getting somewhere. Front facing back. All right, look at that. All the talk is all mucking around. Okay, so let's just have a wee look from the start so everyone knows what's going on, because they have not seen the shop layout. So this is obviously outside. Really quite beautiful today. Gorgeous day here in Nelson. There's a cool sign. And we're going in the door. All right. Now if I push this button, hopefully it stays right. Go back. Okay, cool. We're in. So shut the door behind me. So this walking through the shop. Coming into the fish room area. We sell our fish from. Two gorgeous frogs. Ross and Taylor. Looking very happy. Finally got them eating last week. Both had a cockroach. So I'll give them some more cockroaches during the week. Pump them back up again. Frozen foods. Maybe let them through here. And then we saw our potted plants in here. We topped up with some other bits and pieces, mouse ears, pennywort, and a few other bits and pieces in a couple of days' time. And then our bunched plants, which I'm going to rate this afternoon with some orders to go out. And then we go through our fish. Hopefully the light's not too average for everybody. Some killies up here, some more killies up here, some assorted platies, and up in this corner, gourami. Nothing in there yet. Some beautiful diamond tetras and dwarf chain loaches. This isn't really coming out very good on camera, I'm sorry, but at least on my screen. Nothing in through there. A large credensis in here. We'll tuck some stuff under there. Allergic blue rams. Please excuse the muck on the tanks due for a clean this morning. Gorgeous allergic blue rams. A few zebradanios. Various swordtails. License not the flashiest. More credensis, golden tetras. Mollies. You can see most of the tanks have got plants of some description in them. Orange corridoras, assorted guppies, angelfish, stellar tetras, some fancy imported guppies, and nothing in through those two. So that's what we've got currently. When I say currently, there'll be a few more fish added to it today when I clear it out the back. And then walking through the shop itself, water treatments, water care, and through there. Filter media, filters, air-driven filters, Multimedia, air pumps, Pleco ceramics, absolutely gorgeous stuff. Breeding supplies, plant care. We topped up with a few more bits and pieces in the next couple of days' time. Got some more things coming through. And then food, sort of more specialist foods, freeze dried, whatnot. Flakes, repashes, things designed for plecos and designed for carnivorous fish and cichlid food, and a few bit of pond stuff. Then we'll rock along through here. More breeding stuff. Branch breeder, hatcher, sorry. Branch feeding stuff, branch eggs. Another branch hatch kit. Catappa leaves, general filter media type stuffs. General air stuff. Rock around this corner. Screwcumbers, tools, and a bit of cleaning supplies, aquamarine media, some siphons, and some heaters that need to find a home. So now we'll go out the back because that's way fun part of the job. And we're out the back. So, in here, just got a single Amazon sword. Just having a fiddle around with it. I'll be putting some cryptocorynes in there to try and get them to flower. Get decent ID on some of the other species that I've got hanging around. Just a little snail farm going on through there. First use of the Zis blender. So far so good. They should be good to harvest today. And yes, everything is on the slant because I'm a very, very average builder and I can't do things straight. Ricky Moss. It's growing under this light. Hopefully the light doesn't cause the video to look a bit weird. And then a few little things that I'm playing around with, various mosses and grass plants. Just trying to grow them in little containers. Some pear grass, some Braziliensis chainsword, Java moss, Ricky moss, peacock moss. Then we'll open up this one. Again, hopefully the light's not stuffing everything up. So this we just put down. I put down some peacock moss maybe the week before last. So it's taking a bit of time. Java fern didn't work. Ricky didn't work. I thought the light was too bright, so I thought we'd tinker with that. So far, so good with this moss. And then the Java moss, which has been absolutely fine. It's actually growing really nicely. Some new tips growing upwards, so I'm happy with that. As you see, both a little bit of stagnant water is green, and I'll put a little bit too much fertilizer in the water that we spray on a couple of times a week, a couple of times a day, sorry. A bunch of reptile stuff and fish stuff that we don't sell a lot of in the shop. We still have it online. What's going on here? Something's gone wrong. What's gone wrong? I don't know. It's just totally frozen. I'm not too sure what's going on here. Everything is frozen. know what happened there. It's odd. But we're back. Technology, yeah? I got no idea how it works. Alright, some of the fish. The electric blue rams cranking along. We've got some German rams coming in Friday. Gorgeous looking fish. Some more electric blue rams. More German rams. We've got about 50 of them. Green fire tetras. I love that. Super cool fish. More electric blue rams. Black angels. Some mollies. The mollies we're going up front this morning. Barbs I'm looking at breeding from. These angels came in on Friday as well. Some more mollies, which we'll be looking at bringing them out the front today as well. More German rams. Nothing else through here. Some corridors, which I'll be moving into one of the other tanks today. A couple of green terrors. So rumor has it that these are green terror mixed with a electric blue something or other, electric blue Akara maybe, which is why they've got this little patch on them. Apparently, if that is the case, they will only grow to a very small size. But we'll see. Bunch of guppies. As you can see, I am playing around with some macadamia nuts as far as botanicals go. So far, so good. No death, which makes me think they're very safe, which is good. Didn't really do a lot for the water, though. Didn't really tint it or anything like that. I'm not entirely sure if I personally like it with the white. It's a nut still in them, but it's okay. Big swordtail girl. There's nothing else but a bunch of Java food and stuff just tucked in down the bottom in there. I'm sorry if the light's very average. We've got Striggumber we're using in here. Golden bristlenose growing out to breed from. Strama cockatoides. Still haven't given up the goods. There's a male and a couple of females in there. Rosebarbs. Was eventually going to plan to do something with them. And some corridors, 3 different species in there. Should eventually grow out and separate for their own tanks. Another couple of histogrammas in here. And some other bristlenose for breeding reasons. And there is another couple of histogrammas down there. We get through to here. Nothing in there because I cleared it out the other day. Keyhole cichlids. They're not far away from being pushed into the front of tanks at the front. So I get some room. We've got some fish coming in tomorrow. I can mention that. So now, first order of fish, since we've been in this building, so they should be here next day or two. So these are some more of those green terrors. These had a spawn and they had wrigglers the other day. I moved everything around so they might have got freaked out and eaten them. Sure, can't see them. Longfin bristlenose I'm growing out for spawning purposes. A couple of guppies that are just hanging around here. Can't see much. It's pretty glary, isn't it? Some L140s. This one there. Been growing them out for breeding purposes. It appears the lemon tetra in there. And there is also starlights in here. We get through to here. Give these 3 tanks a decent clean out, and they are going to be part of the experiment that I'm doing. The bottom tanks, 1 3 tanks I drained the other day, mixing some substrate and grow some crypts in through there, submersed. Some ones I've already got hanging around. Start of a pack of botanicals they've got lying around, palm trees and leaves and stuff like that. And we come along over here, we've got some of the immersed plants I'm playing with. There's the crap boxes. So we've got Autoceria, Bulia. Bulia's not doing so overly well. A lot of mold and rot going on it. I'm going to work that one out. Wisteria is going quite nicely. And then through here, Red Ludwigia going quite nicely. And Blue Hygrophila growing quite nicely as well. And then up through here, I've got 3 lids, makes it a bit difficult. I've got red pine and I do get acuata. Just have to wave on the lids to make it visible without breaking everything. Probably not. Hey, so yeah, some acuata and some red pine. So they only went in on Friday, so they're looking at it. Bit average at the moment. They'll pick up. They should be good to go. So it's just all growing in potting soil, and then some hair grass and some Zealandia growing in through there as well, which aren't really doing too much at the moment. This is the other day that our microwind's going crazy. Full shot up. It's absolutely teething with them. Morning, Gary. How you doing, buddy? Just full of microworms. Definitely great buy at the moment. And then another culture microworms up there. And all that is white worms. Some of the botanicals that I found yesterday. I like to look at this one. Should be a good time. And last on this quick tour, well, it's a little more actually. So I was playing with some other various botanicals. This is the gum pods that I found, eucalyptus pods. You can see they're quite tinted. This water quite nice and dark. It did have a biofilm on them. They didn't sink very quickly, but I'm documenting all this. So just a little bit of playing around, a little bit of something for me to play with. So I enjoy the black water. And down here, camera probably won't show it. This, there he is. She is. This is the first fish that was bred in this building. It's either a barb or a danio. The barb's down one night, danio's the next. Or maybe it's the other way around. There's one there, just one. And then we've got the Daphnia. I'm not sure if the lights will show it up. That's beginning to really crank along, which is good. After I drop the corridor in there. Drop the corridor in there, had a field day overnight one night, down to very, very few. They're going gangbusters now. Just keep working on that, try and get that nice and full. Right, so settings, pushing buttons again, camera pushing buttons again. That is it. I'm very sorry for what ended up being very weird little block in the middle of it with the camera doing weird things, or the platform doing weird things. Also very sorry for me not really knowing what buttons to push, but there is a bit of a walkthrough of what we've got going on. Like I said, we've got some fish coming in this week, a couple of boxes, so that'll fill up the racks behind me, a couple of weeks, at least a couple of weeks. We'll look after them, make sure they're healthy, feeding, medicated as required, and that kind of stuff we'll be putting out at the front for sale. But I'm happy that we've got some things coming in, a lot of stuff that people are requesting we've got coming in, so it should be a good time. And then once that's done, we'll just continue to roll through in and out like we were before and get to the fish stock level that we once had. So good times. Right, I'm going to go. I'm going to pack some orders, clean some fish tanks, and move some fish from one tank to another. So have a good one, team. Happy fish keeping. Catch you later.